Greetings and welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is having a fantastic week. And we are here for yet another one of my little quote-unquote surprise streams. No go live notice. I did stream earlier, real time, my usual FPS for the week, some Overwatch.
Hello!
But this is why we went live. Hello.
Oh, hey.
I have a very important question to ask you.
Uh-huh.
You can say no.
Yes, you can say no, obviously.
Okay.
Is it okay if, with a police officer here, if Zaid and I can come in for 2 minutes to feed Ember a treat? I bought enough treats for everyone.
Official policy is people can come in to this at lower levels. Anyone who is not a government employee cannot go above the first floor. But yes,
okay, so no,
as long as they're escorted, they can come in through the first locked doors.
Okay, oh, thank you. All right, thank you very much.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing. I forgot how I walk.
Sometimes our
It's
legs.
a rough day, man.
Sometimes our legs just don't do what they want, do they?
Oh. It's fine. Nobody will notice me just walking around like this, right? This one's fine.
Oh my
I have
goodness.
treats for everyone.
Hey, Zayden,
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing alright. I'm
Good,
getting
good.
bullied for being a criminal.
Yeah,
As you should.
That's what happens for being a criminal. Yeah.
What the hell? It's
You're
not
doing
that
so
bad.
well too.
It's not that. Let me have a day, okay?
Just don't accidentally eat it like I've accidentally done one. It doesn't taste
No, no,
good,
no,
but
no,
I was
no.
doing quality
Hello.
testing assurance. You know?
She's so
Well,
cute.
it should be human grade.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure if dogs can eat it, I could eat it. I
She-
mean, I did eat
There
it.
you
So.
go.
I wouldn't recommend it still.
No, it's the
Hi,
ice cream one,
puppy.
so I'm sure it's fine.
Have you
You
been
look
to the
Aw.
kennels in the Ranger HQ?
No, they don't get
No, I have not myself.
They've got a whole downstairs kennel area with all the poppers.
I always wondered where they kept them. Makes sense.
Yep. So if you ever have a bad day, you can just go sit with all the poppers.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh my goodness. She's so sweet. I love dogs. She looks so much like our dog too.
Zayden,
Isn't
that
technically,
is Fire Chief Ember.
I know. Ember would
You
love
know the
Paris.
BCSO has a captain that's a cat.
Oh, sorry.
Really?
I think I
What's
heard
the cat's
that once.
Captain Raygun.
Ray Gun.
Captain Rhaegar? Wait, I love that. Oh, like the...
Yeah, it's
Rachel
that based
Gunn.
on. Yeah, it's the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was. Our cat was around before then.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay.
Every time I
Yeah,
think
we like to
Rhaegar-
DOC tried to kidnap her, and she ripped
What
up
the
all their
hell?
offices.
Nah.
Yeah, I love
That's crazy.
that.
I actually do love that. That's a cool as fuck.
Isn't Ember's Wonton's girlfriend?
At least in Wonton's opinion.
Oh.
I've never been able to decipher how Ember feels.
Wonton's
about it.
my son, so I'm gonna have to support him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Wonton yelled at criminals the other day for me.
No,
Oh,
nice.
really?
Wonton would never yell at me because he's biased towards me.
Now
was
I
good,
have
yeah.
a friend who she says that Ember is her girlfriend, and screw Wonton. But that's what she says.
Shit.
Yeah, get Maisie on that shit. She would not agree.
Yeah.
Maisie would dig into whoever does it. Oh my goodness. Aww. That's so cute though.
Isn't she adorable?
Oh, I love dogs.
Is she a chocolate lab? Did you know that yellow wasn't the original lab color? It was black. And that yellow's...
Pirate's just an OG.
Yeah, and that yellows were technically marked as a misbreed, so they used to,
What the hell?
in the night, unalive them.
What the hell?
No,
Yeah.
bad.
Not Wonton.
Yeah, this was like ages ago. But then the yellow ones picked up like a backing when they became like the Kleenex puppy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So now everyone thinks Labradors, they think the yellow ones, but actually, yeah, chocolate, and yeah, the black ones are the Black Labs, I think the
I feel
original
like
OGs.
Ember would be good friends with our dog.
True.
Which we still don't have back in the house, crying, sobbing.
Why not?
We're waiting for Rangers to do their thing. But it always takes like a
that's
bit.
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I just want to
And
get my
Lilac
dog
too.
back. I know, Lilac,
Me
our little
dog.
chicken. Oh,
Yeah.
our little
I
chicken.
have a chicken.
I know. Lilac the chicken. She's lovely.
Do you think
Paris
I'd
is
let me have a
lovely too.
chicken?
Yeah, why not?
Wonderful.
What's stopping you?
I wonder if they'd let me have a sheep.
Wait, how do you have an animal, Zayden? You can't have a criminal record to have one.
Who says the dog? Like, who says the animals are in my name? What if in the name of Maisie Fields, park supervisor, head
Well,
of
she's
staff?
gonna fucking yes. Pause.
Yeah, exactly. Point proven. Oh, aka me ex-wife. So you know,
Yeah, true.
Me
Technically-
ex-wife.
me
You're
ex-wife.
so British tonight sounding. What the hell?
Well, that's because of Maisie. I blame her, and she's like, hell yeah. Side note, I say ex-wife. We're still like best friends. No drama there. Don't worry.
True.
We didn't pull the Los Santos classic.
Yeah.
It's the Los Santos actually. Is this? I don't know.
The
if
Los
I should
Santos
know.
classic is making drama out of everything and being like.
Oh,
being
I
together
love
for 2
that.
weeks.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. What do you mean you don't like meet someone, get married in the same day, and then divorce like the next
What the hell? Yeah, 2 days later.
day? Yeah. It's
The Los
last
Santos
2 days.
classic.
And then
Also,
married
what are
again a
British
week later.
today?
What was that?
No, I
Jason?
don't- I
Sounding
have-
So
very
then
British
married
today.
again a week later.
Have you met
Yeah.
Maisie before? Or
Yeah.
Sage?
I literally run into Maisie a lot. She comes
Well-
to briefing.
Well, then you know where me accent comes from.
Me accent. Me accent.
My accent. Happy?
He's the Yorkshire
better.
Dutchman.
Yeah, apparently I'm from Yorkshire.
Yeah, okay.
I'm definitely
I
not
feel
Dutch.
for all of the Europeans that aren't like British, basically, because you all get piled into British.
I mean, to be fair, I don't sound. I mean, I sound a little bit Dutch every now and then, but
You definitely
yeah.
aren't like primarily British though. Like
no,
I can
I'm
tell
not.
the difference.
No, I'm not. People. I mean, people who are like who speak English primarily can tell the difference. People who don't speak English primarily cannot tell the difference. That's what I've realized. Like, if someone's not from like Australia, UK, or America, they can't tell.
So I just do what most people do
Welcome
and
aboard.
assume that they hear.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you for your service. Anytime they hear someone
10-4.
from Australia, yeah. Anytime they hear someone from Australia, they just they go, "Oh, you're from New Zealand or England," and it's like, "What? No, there's a difference." Wait, Jason, do you
Oh.
want to see what I've done?
Hey,
I
Deftus.
should introduce you to the New Zealander that's
Oh, too.
on duty right now.
Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping in. That's one Dutch-sounding fella.
They'll know. Though. I was gonna say they always know that. I see Australians know I'm Australian, but if I go up to someone from like England, they always go, "Oh yeah, you're from England, right?" I'm like, "No, I'm Australian."
If you and I hang out, like our accents are gonna come out. and
I
people
want
are
to
gonna
hear
be-
this.
Yes,
Can y'all talk
yes,
more?
yeah.
Have a conversation. Do it. Do it. Go
I
chat.
think it's like
Pull
yeah,
stuff
the
like that. What the hell?
Are you
what the
two not
heck? Oh my
friends? What the hell?
God. Yeah, no, we are.
Yeah, she
Oh,
knows
okay.
one of my deepest secrets right now. What do you mean?
Yeah, because
That-
I'm not a dirty criminal.
I'm still a little. I can't believe this is kept away from me.
Look, you'll find out all in good time when everybody else finds out.
That's
It's
crazy.
like when I get angry, that's when my accent comes out more.
The bogan comes out.
Wait.
It's literally.
I've never
Yeah.
heard her angry before.
You actually get angry?
Yeah, I've never heard either
Yeah.
of you angry. To be fair.
Oh no, I have a tone. That's what I keep getting told.
Yeah. It is exactly as I said. Your inner bogan comes
Hey,
out.
Mind. How you doing, lovely lady? Good to see
I
ya.
can't
That's
imagine
good.
what that sounds like.
You're
to
like,
be
ready?
you.
Hold on, I'm gonna. Oi, what the fuck are you doing? You know, you just stop.
No, that was too nice. That's not you.
That
That's not you
was
angry.
too
You
sad.
can't.
The only
Why you
somewhat
fucking cunt?
You know,
the only
That's
I'm
so
doing
angry.
okay,
I
Mind.
think
I'm
you
doing
somewhat
okay.
Australian thing that I can do that always makes Grain laugh. Just going, ah, fuck.
Ah, fuck.
Fuck. It's the peak Australian. The
Fucking A cat.
Yeah. Which is really funny because I don't know where the whole like saying cunt came from. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess we do say it quite a. Well, some people
you
say
do
it.
say it
The
a lot.
Bogans say it a lot.
I used to. I mean, I
think
still
we
do.
just
I
say it without
do.
like. There's no like big deal to it here. Like that's
No,
like,
it's just a
back
word.
where we're from. It's just a word. Like it's not a
Yeah.
big deal. Whereas like I think here, like in America, they're like, ooh,
Yeah, people can
that,
be a
that
little
would
bit,
hurt my ear
little bit
holes.
startled by it.
Ooh."
Yeah.
I know. I've been trying to be mindful of not swearing too much, but sometimes it just fucking comes out.
I have a friend who's also from Australia who says that shit every 5 seconds. It's so fucking funny.
See, I don't think I swear a lot, do I?
She's also incredibly Australian sounding, so like more than
Oh.
either of you by like ×5.
Mm.
Because you don't sound that Australian. The guy that sounds a little bit
Thank you,
Australian.
mine. Glad to
but,
hear you're good
like,
too.
The person that I know, she is like up there.
See, I would say that it would be based because depending on the state you're in and stuff like that changes that, but I can't say that with Rain because we're literally
Yeah.
on the same spot, like exact
Yeah,
same spot.
exactly.
Literally.
Yeah. I just had grandparents that were from England, so I spent a lot of time around them as a child. So
Oh, that Belger accent.
yeah, so I got that little hybrid going on.
If you're
Aw.
from South Australia, you're a posh Australian
Oh,
because they have
I
a
just-
posher accent. They're just better than us, I guess.
I had to explain to Angel today about the Northern Territory. I'm like Darwin's got a really high crime rate, so don't go there. I mean, go there if you want, but maybe don't.
I mean, anywhere north has high
True.
crime.
To the north.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also,
no,
so
it
you've
got
got our Aussie accents, like all of
Mhm.
different ones, and then you've got our like Indigenous Australians, and their accents completely different again.
Right. I don't think we're as I don't not bad. I mean, as wide diverse as like England, where like you go 20 minutes and they've
Yeah,
got a
no.
whole different accent, which is actually really cool. I like it. You always try and guess where they're from, but what part of England are you from?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
yeah,
a
Jade,
corporal
yeah.
thing. I'll be back.
Okay,
What the
okay.
hell?
Jason, do you want to see what I've done?
What have you done?
Okay, ready? I've memorized most, if not all, the 10 codes.
Ah, okay.
Okay, ready?
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Okay, 10-2, loud and clear. 10-3, clear comms. 10-4, acknowledge. 10-6 is busy and less urgent. 10-7 is out of service. 10-8 is back in service. 10-9 is please repeat. 10-12 is staging. 10-13 alpha is oopsie, I'm getting robbed or I've been hurt. 10-13 bravo is oopsie, I accidentally fell off a ladder. Please help. Differences, very big differences. One's in danger, please come and help, and one's I hurt myself. And then 10-20 is what's your location. 10-22 is disregard. 10-23 is arrived at the location. 10-41 is clocking on. 10-42 is clocking off. 10-47 is injured person. 10-50 is crash. 10-52 is ambulance needed. And then 10-76 is en route to location. Did I miss any?
Not that I remember, and you've used some that hardly anyone ever uses, like the 52. Yes.
I
well done.
remember them.
I just know
Thank
10-3,
you.
shut up.
That's the important one.
Yeah. See, I've been studying so much.
Good. Good.
And
Now-
then
now- Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I've been having, as I said the other day, I've been having study sessions with Maisie Fields. Also.
Right. Good.
Hell yeah, that's me.
Yeah. That's your life, yeah.
Now name me 5 medications and what they're used for.
They just called you on
Oh,
Radio
okay.
Fire and Rescue. What the hell?
I'm not clocked in.
I know. I don't know why they called you, but they did.
We'll just ignore them.
Did they confuse you guys for flight authority?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well,
Especially
I refer to you
us,
guys. Well, I refer to you guys as EMS because I can't I say Safa and
Safa.
Safa.
Right.
Like it's
Yeah.
freaking.
I know.
Some
like
people
the-
do mix those up. And some people, when they say one, it sounds like the other.
That's
Again,
just
Yeah, but
because
with the
whole
Aussie accent,
thing,
you just can't
right.
fucking do anything.
So I was going to say, with the whole accent thing, that's what throws some people.
Yep. I've started to.
Yeah, I'm getting sore there, buddy.
The
committed.
codes were this important. She was listing
Thank
the
you.
10 codes, and I was like, yup.
Did all of our 10 codes.
That
I just know the ones that Parks uses.
Oh, but yes, medications. Okay, so Entonox is for pain relief, and you breathe it through like an oxygen storing mask that's connected to an oxygen bottle. You have adrenaline, which can be, or epinephrine, which can be used for seizures, for CPR, and for anaphylaxis. Activated charcoal can be used for ingested toxins.
within a time limit.
Within an hour.
Perfect.
Within an hour. We have the nitroglycerin or the GTN spray, which is for chest pain. You spray that under the tongue. And then there's also aspirin, which you give to somebody if there's a suspected heart attack, unless they have a blood clotting disorder, because aspirin is a, what do they call it, anticoagulant, so it makes your blood thinner. So if you give it to someone that's bleeding out, it's just going to make them bleed out even more. So
Right.
yeah.
Well done.
And look, I don't have my notes on me.
Mm-hmm. Well done.
I've been studying.
That's why you have to say Fire and Rescue Mind. You're one of the ones that
That's my
you're Sapphire and Sappa blur.
You're gonna save my life one day when I get shot.
No, you're not going to get
You're gonna-
shot. But I would save your life, you know.
You're gonna scrape me off the road someday.
No, don't scrape. No, you're not going to be needed to be scraped off the road.
Oh yeah, no, of course I wouldn't speed.
Speeding is bad. It's in your
No,
own
no,
bad.
he wouldn't need to be scraped off the road at all. No, never.
No,
never.
definitely not. No.
I don't like
No.
how
How
it
many,
says
how
to me
many
like that.
times
So I'm
did I
gonna...
have to do it already? 3?
No, 2.
2. Okay.
I love when
Dude,
I
calm
was
down.
to say to him, I'm like, oh yeah, Jason. And he goes, oh yeah, I think he scraped me off the road a few times.
Mhm. Yep.
To be fair, let it be known,
What the hell?
were any of those...
Bye.
Oh,
What?
Goodbye.
probably heard some
Good
shit on the
luck.
radio.
The way out, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway, yeah, I don't... Were any of those related to PD things? I don't think they were. I don't think PD was involved in either of them.
I
That's
don't
good.
remember.
God, I'm such a good citizen. Oh, fuck me life.
But you'd be better if you go and expunge. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Hashtag ad. It's okay. Fucking Angel started doing that too now whenever the shows up.
Yeah, I was
They
like, I have
both-
to do it right as gone.
They both started. Yeah, you do it in the name of her. I'll tell her that you did it for her. You did the hashtag ad. The fucking guy is like impressively good at it. It's actually got a script ready.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Like she'll just go like, "Oh, have you heard of the BCSO? Do you want to start chasing others instead of getting chased? Do you want the
Look,
BC?"
you're
And I'm like,
already
"What the
wearing
fuck?"
green, so you could just,
I'm wearing me earth colors. Look at that.
True.
Basically, ranging it up.
But yeah, I've been studying. I have 21 pages of notes or something. Which I guess is not really notes at that point, it's just rewriting out there. But I went through, and what I did was I did a lot of my own research as well about, like, especially the medications and exactly how you could administer them. I watched a lot of videos. I learned exactly how to insert an NPA and an OPA. Because with the OPA, you got to turn it like upside down first, like point the curve towards the back of the throat before you like turn it and then slide it back in.
Kind of
Sure, there's a
icky, huh?
yeah. And then with the NPA, you gotta like, sorry, no pun intended, not to make it weird, but you gotta obviously lube up the nasal tube to,
Mhm.
and then you have to put the beveled edge towards the inside of the nose. And oh, so interesting. I did so much research. I've done so much research.
Jason, can't you like pass you at this point? Like, I feel like...
I am not allowed to. I
What
would
the
gladly
helly?
if I
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
One of the strangest things we learned from this class of academy is as a firefighter, I can train her, but I can't give her an eval. It's like you
Mhm.
think
Damn.
if I can train her, I would be able to do an eval for her.
Yeah,
but
no,
nope.
I would
Mhm.
check out, huh?
Yeah.
So wait, like, I don't know how this works, right? So I'm just gonna ask
Mhm.
this very, very simply.
Yeah, it's
But
okay.
if you are like, do you also call it an FTO or do you just call it a trainer here?
FTO.
So we do use the
Okay.
term FTO. There's
Okay.
also a couple other terms that basically equal the equivalent. But yeah, so it's
Is any
interchange.
FTO able to like eval someone, or does it have to be
No,
like a
because
higher
like I
up?
said, it's because we have a medic side and a firefighter side.
Fucking
Evals
hell.
are only done by the medic side.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, like
Silly.
officially my title is senior firefighter, and all that just means I'm an FTO. Doesn't mean I have any additional firefighting duties. It means I'm an FTO. There's absolutely no other reason for me to be called a senior firefighter.
That seems silly.
It is silly,
Yeah.
but that's
Yeah,
what I
it
That's
is.
do.
like that's kind of the thing about like the same thing if like PD were to like make this like department specific, where they're like, oh, your BCSO means you can't get eval by a trooper. No,
Right,
they do the same thing. They
exactly.
just have different like places and
Jurisdictions.
yeah, jurisdiction.
Yeah.
I mean,
But like even then, even if you like even if I went fireside, you still couldn't do it though. You
yeah,
couldn't do my
because I
eval,
believe
right?
to come
Yes.
out of from academy, it is someone on the medic side because what we are
What the
first
fuck?
learning to get our
Mm.
graduation is the medical side. Firefighter stuff comes later. So yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'm just being silly, but that seems off.
Not
It's
really?
okay, Greg. Remember, like once you're done, you don't have to deal with like evals
I
anymore.
know. And then I can be the
Oh,
person that
well, yeah, but
is around at
technically
these
you're supposed
times
to have different
Ooh.
earlier.
areas.
Do you know what
Technically.
would be good? You know what would be amazing though? Is that maybe if one day I could become an FTO and take all the people that are awake around these times, you know?
We used to have one who was more active around this time. Unfortunately, he just kind of disappeared. I would love to see him again. He's a great guy. Kane Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kane
I've
had
heard of it, yeah.
yeah, Kane had a very, very oddball sleeping schedule to say the least, and also frequently had insomnia and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, you'd see him in all hours of the day.
Aw.
Crazy.
I just
You're right,
like
exactly.
I've been in queue for like well I tried to get in queue the other day and nope, couldn't. But besides that, like I think I've been in a total of like the queue for like 12 hours this week alone
I'm
because there's no
just
one around.
still surprised Ryan hasn't reached out to you just to schedule your eval in the first place.
Mm-hmm. 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 I'm a little bit upset about it, I will admit. Considering how much they kind of told me that like I couldn't take more time, because my grandfather passed. But now they're like not replying to my emails. So
I still think they feel bad that so many disappeared for a while there after the academy started in the first place, which,
yeah.
you know,
I mean,
well,
it's working out in my favor, anyways. I guess so. I'm not too mad, but you know,
right.
it's just unfortunate, I suppose. So Sunday, and it's now Thursday. So, yeah,
Was the cadet crew? Oh, I didn't
it's
even know you'd
been
ever been in Sappher.
for 4.5 days since I
So was it hard for you to get
applied,
FTOs
so
too
it's
when
not
you were
too
around?
bad. But the problem is that if I'm like, for example, I haven't been able to obviously get a shift, which is fine. Like, well, it's not entirely fine, but I understand like people have different sleep schedules than me, and you know things happen, and that's absolutely okay. But it's just hard because now I'm losing momentum and having and I obviously am doing my own self study, as you can tell, but I'm not getting that hands on experience that I could be benefiting from my eval,
Right.
and
Just make
even
sure
if I
you bring
wait,
that up. Make sure it is
yeah.
mentioned. Don't be afraid to, hold back and say, okay, I might make some mistakes because I lost some momentum because I've been trying to get in queue. No one's been around.
Mhm. Well, thank you. I will when that happens. I'll let them know. But I'm trying to be in queue to show them that like I am really trying, and I hope that they've been able. When I say they, I mean like obviously command can see that since I came off my eval, I have been doing the work.
Right.
You know, and I hope that I can
Supervisor
see
Plus can see,
that. Yes.
just like FTOs. So I can see the queue and that someone's there. I don't know who. Supervisor Plus actually knows who. So I'm sure that's probably logged somewhere as well. So yes, they will definitely know that you're there.
Yeah, I just want to let them know that, like, you know, I am trying, you know, that I'm not just not putting in the effort. But I think I'm worried that if I wait until the weekend to get something from Ryan, you know, that then they'll have to schedule it, and then given the time that I know I'm going to put in, everyone's going to hate that I'm going to either have to then wait until the next weekend to get it done because I'm going to put in at like I'm putting in at like 3 a.m. So 3 a.m.
So most of
EST.
our people who can do evals have larger windows of availability on the weekend. Yes.
Yeah, which is what I'm. So if it's like if I feel like if Ryan doesn't reply till the weekend, then I'm gonna have to wait until the following weekend to do my eval because I know the time I'm gonna put in is gonna be annoying. And I know I could put in. I know given my, I could try and move it around and do another time that's convenient for them.
I remember
but
Anna,
also,
of course. Jason
I need a
liked
time
Anna.
that's convenient for me because it's my eval. So
Right.
when I feel most rested and ready and mentally focused.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like I'm going to be a bit of a headache for people, but which then causes more issues of like the only person that ever takes me remotely around any of these times is you, and you can't do my eval because of the dang rule.
Well, remember the alternate rule as well. They wouldn't want me to do it at this point because I have taken so many ride-alongs because they don't want unconscious favoritism.
Which is very fair. I do actually can understand that. I can completely agree with that, but it just sucks because it's one of those, I think, like it's both just out of our control, you know, because of think gosh, your time sort of, you know, lines up with mine well.
I mean, even ours didn't line up perfectly. Like right now, at this point in time, I'm only around like twice a week right now. Whereas, you know, usually later in the day. That's one of the things with so many people taking time off. Like, you know, we've done ride-alongs around the upcoming storm time, right? And we used to see Naomi around that time all the time, and she hasn't been around a lot herself. You know, I know she had her own life to live, or has her own life to live, and she's been doing things, and that's understandable. But she's a great FTO. She's basically, she was my Jason. She did all of my training, and that's why I didn't eval with her, because she had done so much of my training. They made sure to schedule me time with Thomas, and Thomas is the one who actually did my eval.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's and it's sad because we're doing that like summer spirit week thing at the moment, and I can't even participate.
Oh,
No,
you missed Twin Day.
I know I did.
Poor
Could have dyed
thing.
my hair red for a day and gone as Jason.
I mean, I was hoping that I would have seen Naomi yesterday. I was
Oh
gonna
my god,
go pink, get hair like hers.
that would have been so cute. Aww, that would have been adorable. Yeah,
I'm glad you were happy with Sam's, at least mine.
No,
A lot of people
I've
aren't.
been sort of my sleep's been a little bit weird again recently, and I've been sleeping more toward. Well, I have been awake a little bit after the next storm for a bit, but the problem is I'm just too tired to get in queue, which is the problem. And it's like I don't want to be obviously clocking in if I'm half asleep either.
Right.
So just trying to do what I can. And I did let Ryan know at Academy when he pulled the first 6 of us aside, which was me. I did say to him, I said, look, I said, primarily I am sort of, you know, around maybe like a European sleep schedule. I said, but originally I am from Australia, so sometimes it is going to fluctuate. And he's like, yeah, that's cool.
I mean,
It's super chill. So I was like, okay. I did put down EU times on my application. So that is what is listed for me, which I completely agree with. and that is primarily like when I am awake.
I mean, if you look at
As
the roster,
reading
I am
test.
listed as EU, and yeah, I am
Yeah, yeah,
a Southern California person by mindset. It's
yeah.
hardly EU time, but there you go.
Yep. But, yeah. I don't know, trying to get there. I just don't know if I should not try it at all or just wait.
Well, what was the last correspondence like? Did Ryan email you? Did he text you?
So he sent me an email through like federally. Um don't know how else to describe it better.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. And that was on, mind you, this is, my phone is still set to Australian time, so
Right.
please be in mind that that's how I'm reading this email. That was set Saturday at 10:30 a.m. and I replied Sunday at 1 p.m. Because I actually was the one day I was busy, I received this email.
Of course.
But
That's
I
how it
replied,
works.
yeah, I replied like 25 hours afterwards or whatever. And so that was Sunday at 1 p.m. And it is now Thursday, almost 10 p.m. back home in Australia. So yeah,
What did you
I
reply
replied,
with? Basically, your time and availability, or is it?
well, no. So he did say to me, he goes, I can read it to you. I don't believe it's confidential at all. He
I could walk
goes,
away.
no, I don't mind. No, there's nothing
Okay,
confidential
okay,
about it by any
okay,
means.
okay.
He just said, "Hi, Rain. Hope all is well. I've been monitoring your ride alongs and everything seems to be coming along good. I know you've had a lot of ride alongs with Jason. Do you feel you've had the chance at a well rounded education? Do you feel confident to give the evaluation a chance? If not, that's totally okay, and we can get you some ride alongs with folks before continuing. But if you feel ready, we can get something scheduled up. Right. And I said,
Hey,
"Hi, Ryan.
Cosmic.
Thank you so much for reaching out. Everything is well, thank you, and I hope it's the same for yourself." Yes, I must admit there have been a lot of ride alongs with Jason as our sleep schedules seem to line up perfectly. And I must admit he's been an amazing FTO to learn under. He immediately listened to my concern about time constraints and always left enough time for me to write my notes, as I'm a big note taker, and catered to my learning style perfectly. I know I'm very limited on time for the cutoff dates, and I think although I'll never truly feel ready, I think I'm as ready as I can ever be. I'm very keen to give it my best shot. Plus, I know in the meantime I can still cock in and hopefully get some more FTOs. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity and welcome me into the Sappho family. Just a shout out to all Sappho employees, as everyone has been so warm and welcoming, and it truly has been amazing to find my little place in it all. Very excited but nervous, Rain Collins.
Okay.
So yeah. And that's it. That's the whole correspondence. So because he's obviously asking me if I'm ready, and then I said,
Right.
"Yeah, I'm ready." And then so now I'm waiting for him to go, "Okay, let's organize some times, and if you're ready."
Maybe then, since it has been a few days and you are worried about that weekend thing, maybe send them a follow up email saying, hey, I don't want to bother you or
Mhm.
be a problem, but I was wondering, since the weekend is coming up, is this some time we would be able to get it scheduled for, since I do have, an unusual schedule that can be hard for some people to meet.
Yeah, I think that's actually a really good idea. I think I'll just do that, and then at least I can say I tried and go from there.
Thank
I
you,
just don't want to
Cosmic.
like
Thank you,
pester people because I
Mind.
know they have lives outside the city.
Right.
They
That's
gotta.
why I'd be as polite as possible,
Mhm.
but just emphasize that fact of, with the weekend coming up, getting it scheduled might be beneficial for all involved.
Yeah, exactly. Um,
How you doing,
yeah, I think
Cosmic?
at
Good
this
to see
point,
ya.
also given that like I'm in queue like right now, obviously, like waiting, which I know there's probably a likelihood that we won't get picked up. And I'd like to preface, I'm not just getting in queue to rack up hours. That's absolutely not it at all.
Right.
Anytime I get in queue, I'm
You're ready to
prepared that
go.
there's always a chance that and like I let people know, like if I met Zayden up earlier and I said, just so you know, I'm in queue, to let them know that I'm gonna have to go at any point possibly. That's because I think, why would you queue up if you're not gonna like be ready to go? That's
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's I think with this academy, we did. I don't remember.
Mm.
It seems like I feel that with this academy, somewhere along the lines, wires got crossed, and it felt like, by what I saw some of the recruits saying, I don't know if you will agree with this, but like from what I saw from some of the recruits saying, it seems like people felt they needed to see and know an FTO was around before queuing.
Oh yeah, I did see that was yes. I
Okay,
did see the whole
right.
thing about that. Thankfully never one of them because I when I lived out west, I dreamed about being a little PD recruit out west. So I know not to obviously just start asking for FTOs. Like I would even take like, oh no, that's gonna come out bad if I say it like that. I don't mean like that. I mean like I was gonna say like I'd pick Kai, but I didn't mean like that in a bad way. I love Kai. Kai is amazing. I just meant, he's not an FTO, so I know I couldn't do medical
Right.
with him, but I could still drive and I can still learn and he can still ask me questions and stuff like
Right.
that. Like
No, yeah,
that's
there's nothing wrong with having a non-FTO. It does limit some of the things you
exactly.
can do, but there's also nothing wrong with it. It's just, I know I prefer when I wasn't an FTO, if I knew they were phase 3, I would usually not pick people up because I was hoping an FTO would show up to do it because I knew
Exactly.
it
And
would
you
be
don't
more
want
beneficial.
yeah.
But yes, so I had a feeling because I know when I came up through my academy, they definitely made it clear to me, just queue up. Someone may not be around, you may not get picked up, but just make sure you queue up. And it felt like no one was doing that this time around. It felt
Oh,
like
I
everyone.
definitely yeah.
Well, you're one of the exceptions, but
Yeah,
that's the
yeah, yeah.
thing.
I mean obviously
I
yeah.
feel like some wires got crossed this academy. It really did feel like people weren't queuing up just to queue up and make sure that, hey, here I am, I'm ready. It felt like everyone was like, I need an FTO, I need an FTO, I need an FTO. I don't see an
Yeah.
FTO, I'm not doing anything. I don't see an FTO, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. I saw a lot of emails about asking if any FTOs were going to be around later. I thought,
Right.
but that's not the point. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, everything's experience, isn't it? Like, even just talking about it, like now, just like me rattling off the 10 codes and you asking me questions, that's still, and, you know, like AEMTs and EMTs they can all do that as well. Like, it's not, they can still
Right.
ask questions and quiz us. It's not the end of the
We
world,
do need more
you know?
FTOs, but also, as we mentioned earlier,
Like it's
Mind, a
all
lot of people just took
experience.
time off,
I
and
mean,
it's
I,
like,
I would understand if, for example, you were maybe like a prime timer and you just kept getting in like in
it's like,
EMT
don't
and
have
you
an
were phase
academy if
3 and you
you
really
know
didn't get some
or think
hands-on
people are going to be
experience.
taking time
I'd
off.
understand in that setting, but like I think it's like I still wouldn't go out of my way to ask for an FTO. I'd just be glad with what I got, or like who I got rather is the better wording there. But yeah, it is I mean, I did obviously wasn't queuing up when I was on my LOA because obviously that's a given.
Right.
But I would
That's a
just,
different situation.
yeah,
Right.
queuing up because I'm ready and I want to be picked up. And every time I, like, obviously being picked up, even when I got picked up by like Edward and Richard and all that, I still I jumped in queue and they picked me up. You know,
Right.
sometimes I was in queue for like an hour, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 10 minutes.
Yep.
So it's like
It is unfortunate. Like I said, I know a lot of people time limitations became tighter, or people did take time off, that sort of thing.
yeah, which is
And
okay. I don't.
around this upcoming storm, that's when I was trying to learn. And at that point in time, it was pretty much only Naomi was around, and me and Andrew were basically always there at the same time. So she obviously couldn't take both of us. So I ended up basically saying, you know what, I'm just going to stop queuing up. I'll let you get Andrew trained, get him finished, because that way we're not both fighting all the time and, going back and forth and each getting only a little bit of training. We'll just get Andrew done, taken care of, and then, quote unquote, I can have Naomi to myself.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think that's kind of a good way to go about it. But I just hope that I fingers crossed. Obviously, I can pass my eval. I'm doing what I can. Obviously, when I'm not clocked in and studying what I can, as you could tell. Like I hope that's definitely coming across.
Oh no, 100%.
I'm glad, but hopefully I can. With the next class that comes through, I can, be that person around these times. At least early on for them and sort of hold their hand and be there, Jason.
Right, but everyone's different in other ways too. But yeah,
This is true.
it's it is more beneficial to have an FTO. But yeah, I know some people have, like, they don't feel like they should take someone out if they aren't an FTO. I know I felt that way at times before I was one.
Aw.
Because of the whole thing of you can only teach them so much and only have them do so many things. And again, it comes down to how the person learns, because everyone learns different. And if they are someone who learns mainly by hands-on experience, well, if you're not an FTO, you really can't give that to them.
This is very true. Very, very true. It does sort of make it a bit difficult, but
Right. Because
Yeah.
other than you, the only person I've taken out recently was Tilly. And she did say she was very much more. Oh, are you okay?
Holy shit!
I'm just getting excited about talking about this stuff. Yep. Getting excited. You need to kind of go grab an ice pack. You're gonna be okay.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm built like a freight train.
Cheers, you got that Australian blood.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you,
my
though. I was-
apologies.
It's okay. It's something to remember you by.
And Tilly did say she was one of those who learns more by practical hands-on stuff. And I wish I was better at, like, I wanted another FTO around myself to get some
You could do the
suggestions
dummies.
and advice about doing the dummies. I felt like I wasn't as good as those. So that's why it was another thing that it worked out that me and you work well together, because you learn in a way I feel comfortable teaching.
Yep. Yeah. A hands-on is good, but I think like I'm very much like a let me get the basics down before I stick my hands inside someone type
Right.
of thing.
And you're also a book learner and a note taker and that sort of thing.
Yeah. But I did love when Richard set up the training dummies, and I had like Kai and Elijah and Alex there, and they were all like, rooting me on, and they're like, "Yeah, you've got this." So I was like, "Oh."
Right.
Yeah,
Like I said,
so-
I wanted an FTO around myself to be able to do something like that for you more
Exactly,
than one
yeah.
time, and for others. And I didn't even have people I could call on either, because how many times when we were doing shifts together, there was only like one other person, and then that always
Or
timed
just
out where
us.
we were busy, so we didn't have
Yeah,
time
yeah.
to set that sort of stuff up. Like the one
Yeah.
dummy I put in the room for you.
Yeah. But we still did it. We still did it.
Barely. That was like the
True.
last thing before we 42.
You're like, I have to go to bed, but we'll do this in 5 minutes.
Right, because I had already set it up.
Yeah. Oh, because you had to do the EMR. That's all right. Which also, I don't know. I don't know if this is a bit on the nose, but I kind of want to recommend to Command, and let me know if this is a stupid idea, that I think when they do Academy and Spire Cert, that they should also do like an EMR training. So
Probably not, because it is slightly different learnings. Academy is focused on the very, very basics of some of our tools
Yes.
and some of the procedures and processes, whereas EMR
Yeah,
training
yeah, yeah.
is directly straight into
Well-
the medical stuff.
yes, which is what I think we need, because we do a Fire Cert, right? So why not do like a medical cert? Because when you fill in your application for SAFA, you put like they specifically say you don't need medical experience. So you imagine if you're somebody who just wants to, say like yourself, how you just wanted to be fire, you come in and then suddenly you have to learn, all this stuff about medical, and you have no previous medical experience. Yeah, it can be done, but it could be nice to get a helping little hand.
Yeah, we
like a
used to have
little bit.
first aid classes, and I think it's just a matter of
Yeah.
the person who is doing them just didn't have as much time. Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, I think that would be really nice though, because we didn't have like no medical training.
Right.
It was kind of just obviously watch whoever you're with, and then like immediately like here's a handbook, which don't get me wrong, both helped, but having that like one lesson, maybe it's just that's a me thing. Maybe I would have just benefited then. Like,
Well, you mentioned, you would have liked a class in and of itself.
Yeah, and I just think it's interesting that you get sort of like a fire cert and not like a medical one. I mean, you can also get flight certed, I guess, but
The only fire in my time zone, so a lot of fire stuff I'm learning on my own on scenes. Way to go.
Not
I
a
have no idea who
clue.
that. I have no idea who that was. Yeah.
I didn't recognize them right off.
No, I didn't either. But I don't know if they're like still dressed up as Twin Day.
That's what I was
But then I'm trying
wondering. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm trying to think.
either I don't have their contacts or that's Violet. Because the only one I'm showing that's awake that I have on the phone is Violet. So yeah, either I don't know them or Violet changed her hair.
It could have been. But would Violet also? Oh, I was gonna say, would Violet wear that? And I thought, well, actually, yeah, if she was like twinning with someone, she might wear that.
Twinning, yes, but normally she does, if she is in
Yeah.
uniform, go with the white.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? They didn't say hi. I'm sure maybe they discussed something they're gonna do quickly, but that's okay.
I mean, that's the thing. You know, they might have said hi, but maybe their throat wasn't fully clear.
This is very true. Very, very true.
So I try not to judge if I don't hear someone right away.
Oh no, absolutely. Plus, I know like sometimes, yeah.
Besides, so if I end up ammo during a whole
Sometimes,
shift,
yeah,
it's fine by
exactly.
me.
So you're running away and you say hi, but you're already too far away, and then you don't realize that they didn't hear you. Yeah, been there, done that a lot of times.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, true. Well, but yeah, getting there. I have done so much my own research. I spent like 4 days on my notes and learning. As I said, Maisie has been giving me like little she's been like doing little questions, and even Zayden pretends to play dead for me sometimes, and
Well, not
throw
dead,
out
not,
yeah.
not dead.
Well, not dead,
I'd
though.
say
Like
injured.
injured, yeah. And then
Close
and then
enough.
Maisie's like, well, yeah. They do like little simulations for me, so it's really very very lucky. I got a really good group of friends, and yeah. So
Just
and
think
obviously
of that
Maisie
as
used
your
to be a
momentum.
nurse.
But yeah, I know it is different when you're out
Exactly.
actually driving around and actually being on an actual scene, believe me.
Yeah, but it's taking a deep breath and taking time, but obviously moving with efficiency. But it's okay to take a breath and go, okay, I'm gonna address this and move as quickly as I can while still staying focused and taking the time that is adequate.
Right.
Yeah. And looking at my GPS before I go to a call.
Remember, just try to get used to where the major arteries are, the main roads.
Yeah. I do most of the driving. Well, sometimes. I try, Don't get me wrong, I don't pass up the opportunity to be a passenger princess, but,
Hello.
Hello.
Hello!
Oh,
Oh.
having a hard time hearing you. He's paying attention to me.
Give it a second. Give it a second.
5M/GTA might have reset their mic. I know that's happened to me several times recently. So I think that's something inherent to Mumble.
Oh.
I think that's something inherent to Mumble where it's more typical to hot mic, because that happened in my last server, which used
Might
Mumble
never.
Mind. And in that server, once you hot mic'd, it stayed on. So like if you're a streamer like you and I, you could have a real problem because you can't talk to chat at all. You can't do anything, and the only thing that would clear the hot micing would be a full relog. Yeah, that happened to me several times in the old server.
But yeah, studying when I can, so that's a good thing. Yeah, having little situations and scenarios with my friends has been good. So I'm just glad that, yeah, I guess I have Maisie who, is very knowledgeable.
Right. And again,
She
don't
did
forget
used
it's
to
gonna
be a
be open
nurse.
book.
Mhm. Exactly.
And of course, she also had training, I think, for Parks Department when it comes to medical. So
True. She told me about that the other day when she's like, when she joined Parks and she had to come here and do her EMR. She goes, do I really have to have it? She goes, I'm used to it with Sam's, and like, yeah, you have to have it. Just
I
sat
guess
there
it
and
is
told her
different
everything.
because at
Mhm.
Sam's you do with other things instead of
Yeah,
on the go.
exactly. Our job is just to stabilize.
My controllers,
and
whenever I
then,
was
get them
driving,
to
it was making me
the lovely
talk.
people at
It's the
Sam's
second
who
time I did it.
know how
Yeah.
to,
I think it might have been the same for me.
appropriately stick their hands
Yeah.
inside people with scalpels and such, and
Yeah.
repair them broken bones.
Yup.
The other day, had a really interesting. Oh, I think Jason was there for that. Someone got some lidocaine, which is like a local numbing sort of injection. They were acting like they were high off their face and I couldn't just
No, I
step away
wasn't
for a
around for that
second.
one.
Well, it wasn't you.
No.
Was it Richard?
You had to be there.
They got lidocaine because they had a compound fracture. And they're like, we're gonna pop this back in. He's like, we're gonna use some lidocaine, and he's like, oh hell yeah, man! I'm like, it's lidocaine. It's a numbing agent.
That's
I'm like,
crazy. That's
fair enough. I'm
wild.
like, fair enough. I don't. People have different reactions to things, so you never know. It was a good little giggle there.
Yep, some of the strange things you come across.
Yep.
Yup.
Like raccoon attacks when you try to tell them things.
Do you want to hear something?
Hmm.
Actually, I have a raccoon sister now, apparently.
Okay. Who's this
Yeah,
and how did
her
it
name-
happen?
Okay, her name's Emma Flemmer, and
I have met Miss Flemma.
yes, she seemed very lovely. I was in Legion Bank putting some money away, and she came in, and I can't remember how it started. Oh, she said hi, and I said, oh, we got the same tattoos, and she goes, oh, we do. And then suddenly everyone was pointing out all these consistencies we shared. Like we have the same colored eyes, we're wearing the same shoes, we walk exactly the same, we have the same tattoos, our face structures look the same. Hello.
Hello.
Oh no.
Still
Oh,
having a hard time
no.
hearing you. Yeah,
No.
I agree.
Oh goodness.
This is Violet. I feel so bad for her.
Oh yeah, but anyways, yeah, so we had a lot of similarities. Apparently we were both very nice and talked very similar, and yeah, she's like, oh we're sisters now. I said, all right.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen Miss Flemma in a while, but she's another one I mainly met in the same way I met Zayden over here, helping them up off the ground.
Oh.
Hi. Thank you.
It's okay,
Thank you for not leaving me to die on the side of the road.
I remember the other day, I fell off my bike. I got off a shift, I think with you, Jason, maybe. And then I went to go do recycling and I was on my bike. And I'm actually we joke that I'm built like a freight train because I'm just really strong. But I tapped into a light pole on my bike and that was it. I had a real bad headache and was on the side of the road. And I tried to call for help, but everyone was gone. I thought, typical, when I need something, they're
Right.
gone.
Typical.
Everyone's clogged off.
Okay, it is Violet.
Thankfully, Lainey Bishop did stop.
That's Binky Vic. That's
mid-chase.
Let's go,
Violet.
Lainey.
Yeah, we love Lainey.
Lainey
to
Sweet.
help me, and I was like, I fell off my bike.
I keep
fair,
thinking
the
being
first
such a
time
degen right now, but
Jason
I'm
met
being
me is when
nice.
I fell on my bike.
Oh, this is iconic. It's right, the first time Jason met Angel was when he fell off part of a bridge.
A bridge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did tell me about that. Yeah. Fair.
Weren't you also hurt at the same time?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
But did police
I
get
wasn't
to you?
there.
Is that it?
Yes. Abby Merlin did. Yeah.
Let's go,
But
Abby.
with- Yeah, we love Abby. Except then I
Abby's
really
amazing.
embarrassed myself because
Aw.
I've told you the story, Zayden, when because we had only met her like the previous day, and she was with Coda, and I know they weren't like they're not together, but they were like, you know, like duoed up like on duty together.
Right.
So when she's like, I'm like, are you Abby? You know, as in like Coda and Abby, and she's like, Abby as in Abby and Tommy, and I'm like, oh no, I meant like, cause you guys are like, I know you're married to Tommy, I just meant like, you know, you guys were like, you and Coda like clocked on together. And I felt so bad. And she's like, oh yeah. And I was like, I bet you yesterday at Legion, you know, Legion Square with Zayden. And she's like, oh yeah. And I was like, yep, that's me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Aw. Good people, good people.
Yeah, we love good people.
Mm.
Is this courtyard out here like open to like the public?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my
let's
goodness.
get some sunshine.
We love sun. Oh yeah, this is very open to the public.
I'm waiting
Yeah.
till it comes back so she doesn't wonder where
Oh
we
yeah,
went.
true. That's actually yes. Sorry, good idea. Sorry, squirrel. Sorry.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Did we just have the same idea, Jason?
Nah, I was just trying to stand.
Oh, I thought we were
She's
gonna
gonna
say.
do it. There you go.
Yeah.
Slay.
Thank you. Comfy. This is where we all hang out, right here.
Yeah, as if I have keys to this place.
Well, I mean, like, this is where usually if you find someone, they're like here, outside the locker
I
rooms.
see, I see.
I'm usually over there, but that's a me thing.
I'm gonna start waiting the most interesting places. Maybe I'll be on top of the vending machine. Who knows?
Hawaiian shirt day? Is that what
Who
it was
can
today?
say?
I thought it was something different.
Imagine that you're picking up a trainee, and you're like, okay, nice to meet you. You send a text message. Nice to meet you. Your
I
first
guess
mission
because it's Sappher,
signed me.
we're still more
Someone
uniform
in the station.
limited,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
we
yeah,
can
someone in the
do a
station.
flower crown or flower
fail.
hair.
But
You'll
also, if we
find
get a
them
call,
within 10
yeah, if we get a call, you fail. So you might have 10 minutes. You might have 10 seconds.
Who knows? The call is your deadline.
True. Although around these times, you probably got like 5 hours, so it's fine.
Too.
So true. So true. So true. So now you can officially say you've met Ember, Zayden. What do you think?
I love dogs.
True. True.
And that's never gonna change. Ember only made it like, better. So
Mm-hmm. I have a plushie of her and Wonton.
Aww.
Yeah.
You already abused your
I've
bedtime
met
the
a
last
lot
2
of the
nights.
dogs. I hadn't met Ember yet though. First time for everything.
True. Now you can check that off.
Yeah. We
Oh.
love that.
all our doggos around here are amazing, but I am primarily,
Mhm.
first and foremost, a Helios fan just because I met Helios first.
Oh,
I'm biased towards
yeah.
Wonton.
Well, he is your son.
Yeah, too. I kind of have to be. Me son.
Ooh. I love when he threw it back at that the Play-Doh Pier party the other day.
I taught him well.
You did. I also got to see Maisie throw it back too, so that was amazing.
Well, that's just Maisie. We'll be honest.
True, I have
Maisie
seen
is in
her.
a silly mode.
True, I have seen her do some wicked contortions. So
Yeah, no, it's. I always wonder if she's just like athletic or if she's just broken a lot of bones so she can just do that. Like, I never know.
you ever seen
This is Zayden Hyde.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
Not recently.
Oh,
I've seen it though.
and when Harry falls off his broom,
Yeah.
and then the guy comes over and he like tries to repair the bone, and then his arm's just all floppy.
Oh yeah,
Remember that?
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking. I know that one.
Yeah. I forgot his name. Lockhart. I just don't want to call him. I can't
I
remember.
don't ask me Harry Potter names.
Oh.
I just know Harry Potter.
Yeah, no, that do be important. That is sort of the important one.
Yeah.
But yes, yeah. Take it from experience. But that's all I can think of when you mentioned poor Maisie breaking all the bones. She's just
Floppy arm.
poor girl. Yeah.
Poor thing. Yeah, they weren't very good at this whole like spell thing sometimes, but
They were. They weren't. Oh yeah, no, he wasn't. No.
no, they weren't.
No. Those poor kids just never had a chance for defense against the dark arts, really.
Two
It was all the movie play. Plot play.
absolute goobers.
Certified goobers.
Certified goobies.
What about you, Jason? You ever seen Harry Potter? Like all of them? Some of them?
I believe I did one watch through. Just didn't catch me as much as it has other people.
That's fair.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't have to be so. Do you not? Yeah.
I mean, I know how many people like it so much, so yeah.
I like it, but I'm not like
Rabid.
obsessed. Yeah. I read the books, but I got to fifth one and got like halfway through, and I was like, I don't know, man. I'm like, this is all just in the movies, like. And then
Probably
at the
is just a movie, but more in detail. Like.
I know. Well, yeah, it is. I think there was only a few differences that like really grabbed me, but I'm like, I remember this happening in the movie, and the book was so long, and I was like losing interest, and I'm like, reading should not be a chore; it should be a hobby you enjoy. So,
Oh, you've done both film and books? Did you prefer one over the other?
yeah, and then I went back to reading Vampire Academy because that was one of my favorite books when I was like 14.
Slay.
Yeah.
I never read much.
Book nerd.
So
Really?
no. That you think I have patience?
Well, for someone who's as much as an orange cat as me, I'm surprised that I could read. But I
Books over the film for both of
growing
you?
up, I used to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which loved.
Oh
Amazing.
yeah.
Iconic. And then also 2008, big old Twilight boom came out. And I was all like, a vampire falling in love with a human? 13-year-old me was shook. It
And
was
a dog?
revelation. Yeah. Well, no, we didn't really know about that at that point. Because it was in like, Twilight.
Dude.
But, and then I was like, okay, And I remember I watched the trailer for Twilight. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
Hogwarts
okay.
Legacy did seem
And
pretty
that was
cool.
the first time ever I was like, I actually kind of want to read this book, you know, because it reminds me like of Buffy and stuff. It's nothing like Buffy, just from the fact that it's vampires. But anyways, I was like, okay, yeah, I want to read it. So I got the book, and I think I remember I stayed up to like 3 a.m. like reading it every night. I was so engrossed and so hooked. I'm like, this is why people read. This is amazing.
I
I
love
remember,
reading.
yeah, I remember like I like got halfway or like 3/4 of the way through the book, and I'm like, I went down to my mum at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, Mom, I need the next one. So we went out for the next ones. Yeah, and I read them all, and then it just started this spiral of like me reading for a while, and yeah,
Slay.
yeah. I like the fantasy books. I do be a book girl.
I like fantasy movies, but yeah, like I said, I don't have patience for books.
Yeah,
Like I
it's not for
said, I'm
everyone.
also orange cat behavior, so yeah, I don't know how
True.
you do it.
Also depends on the book too. Some are just written
It does.
better and easier to read.
Yeah, no,
than others.
100%. I
Like,
mean, there's a decent chance that the ones I've tried have just been not in my style. Like, I did give
So-
up on it pretty fucking quick.
I know my biggest thing is, and it's, I mean, it makes sense if you know me, right? But I can only really read fantasy books. I have to read adult fantasy, which don't jump to conclusions, but I can't
No, I
do,
get
well,
you.
actually, maybe jump to conclusions either way.
Nah.
You know, like, well, no, okay, okay, so there's this thing with young adult, right? So they're catered, they say young adult, right? But it's catered to like, it's like teenagers, like, you know, 14, 15. That's the cater. And so what they do, right, is say, you know, they're gonna kiss or whatever, they do what they call like a fade to black.
Right.
So it's like if you watch a movie and they can't show it, so they just fade it to black, and you know. So yeah, so that's sort of like young adult. So adult is more like, yeah, they you know, we're all adults, we know what happens, we can show it, but then also there's like, you know, the whole, oh my gosh, they're being stabbed and they're getting tortured, and it builds story, and we can read about it, and it's not all just assumed and implied, you know, it's just a little bit more gritty and a little bit more like mature overall. Plus romance, yay! Yeah. It's good, but yes. But now I just read my Sapper notes. And that does not have any romance in it. But it does have gore.
I mean, it has the occasional heart, so that's a romance, right?
That's true.
If the heart stops beating.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Wazar, how you
Can't
doing?
love anyone.
Hope you're having a good day, Wazar.
We'll be ready for when they do. That sounds ominous, but not like that.
Oh, okay. I'm not sorry.
So you're not clocked on today, Jason?
Later.
Later?
I did see you're in queue. I'm sorry, I'm not
No,
taking
you're fine, you're fine.
But,
No,
yeah.
you don't ever feel like you have to.
But yeah, I was trying to figure out what to do when you asked me what I was doing, and so I was just taking Ember time. I'm like, you know, I'll sit here and hang out with Ember while I try to figure out what I'm going to do. Like, around this time, I usually get a couple hours, so I usually just go fishing, because I do like being out there in the middle of the water on my own.
But you go, like, deep sea fishing, or just...
Yes. Yes, I've been cleared by the fishing game warning for deep sea fishing, and I enjoy it.
Oh. I've caught, like, 150 fish. Something.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
I actually was doing fishing yesterday, so... But not deep sea fishing,
yeah,
of
you
course.
don't want to know.
That's how you earn all your money. Not by clucking on here, but by fishing.
I mean, Yes.
Now I feel bad that we took you away from fishing.
No. It's nice hanging out with people. Plus, I at least
Aw.
got you a couple quizzes in.
True, and then you can see how much I think.
But yeah,
studying.
my best haul, you just never know what you're gonna catch, so there is some variance to it. But I once made almost 4K. No, I made over 4K in about 2 hours.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh. It's like everything I was landing was the big fish.
Even when you do fishing, you need to fish. This is actually not the first time I've been told this, like this week alone. I met someone the other day, and they said, "Oh yeah, sometimes I just fish around this time." I was like, "Yeah, I've heard that's really good money." And he's like, "Oh yeah, like I can earn like $8 grand for like a few hours." I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "Okay." So then I fished yesterday. Sort of just I prop up a tablet. If I go down to the pier, pop it up, and just sort of watch something on that while I wait for my little line. The best way to do it sometimes.
I always forget his name, but have you heard about the most prominent fisher in the state?
Oh no.
Jack Callow, I think. I'm always messing up his name. He's basically retired, and all he does is fish. He's, according to the last I heard from someone, he's caught over 60,000 fish.
Oh my word.
Uh-huh. That's a lot of fishing.
Sorry.
No worries.
Okay, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. You haven't
Think
done
about
the
something
thing.
real quick.
Oh, it's okay. You haven't done the thing yet. You've been around a government official for like an hour now, and you haven't done the thing.
What thing?
Ice cream.
Logan, do you want ice cream?
Jason.
You want ice cream?
Sure.
I got a lot. I got choices. I got vanilla, I got strawberry, I got mint chocolate chip, and I got cookie dough.
You got cookie dough
want?
now?
Mint chocolate chip or cookie dough.
Whichever you want.
Actually, more in the mint chocolate chip mood at the moment.
Oh,
Yes, that's I always pick.
Slice.
I mean, it's hard to pass up cookie dough, but just right now, the mint chocolate chip sounded better. Thank you very much.
I need to refill.
Quick, call Sage. Tell her to open up.
No, to be fair, my refills, I need to have a second cooler box.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I mean, if you really need
Maybe that's what
a
we should do.
refill, the Sunday Post is open right now.
Oh, no.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. I already saw. It's
Oh,
Dixie.
could buy some and we can put it in the fridge here for everyone.
Oh my goodness.
I'm worth
I mean, I looked in the fridge earlier. We're stocked up on the sweets again because of cake finds. I found what was it?
How do cake finds work here? Like what needs to happen
Yes,
for one?
tell us.
A bunch of different
Lots.
things. Yeah, there's a bunch
Oh.
of different things that can be reasons for it.
Especially if you leave your ambulance out.
Yeah, the
Or
number one
your
is
car.
leaving your
Is
ambulance
that the
out.
most common one?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
People always
Okay,
forget
okay.
to get the mechanic to pick it up, and then they clock off and go to
Crazy.
sleep, and it's left out.
I've not yet done that. Yay!
Another one is promotions, writing an IR. What was I'm trying to remember? I'm blanking on the rest at the moment.
Saying the Q word, which I don't.
Saying the Q word.
I'm not on duty, so it's very quiet today.
I could say it. Oh.
I don't know. I don't believe in it. It is what it is, right?
PD sure
Plus,
does.
like
Actually,
around
Coda
these
says
times,
Coda's just not going to hear every now and then. It's just to
Love
annoy
that.
people.
That sounds like Coda.
Silly guy.
Oh, being on duty when you have a birthday.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I mean,
I
it is
was
your
on an
birthday,
LOA
so
for
giving
mine.
Yep.
giving cake on your birthday makes sense.
Free?
If you are at work on the anniversary of your hire date,
Wait, I don't know about hire date.
they keep records of it.
Sometime.
Yeah, they'll know you won't.
Crashing your vehicle.
Shit.
Crashing your vehicle is another one.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Matching.
You might come across that
Yeah.
one a few times.
I like this one, the distinction when driving into a body of water when not a marine unit.
They gotta make sure, else you know.
Yeah.
Oh, along with a promotion, just getting a cert. Getting a cert is one.
No, I mean, I'm already thinking big. I can't wait to get advanced EMT, but I need to pass my eval first.
Specifically for us firefighters, if we accidentally spray the wrong building or vehicle, if we knock down a civilian with a hose,
I love that. That feels adequate for a cake fine.
trip over your own attack line.
That's crazy.
That sounds like something I would do.
Now, I
sure.
don't remember that they added this one in here, but this is one that's going to get most of us firefighters. Apparently, they say if you have to cut a vehicle apart.
Hey, I got some okay
Aw.
fine then. I got stuck in me car once because I flipped it. Yeah, that's some firefighter shit.
No, well, shit. There's yeah, there are several that we don't pay attention to. Anytime someone performs a dart, I could have given one to Kai the other day. I watched him do a dart.
Oh.
Get cake time
Gotta
for being
keep-
advanced
gotta keep
CMT,
attention.
yeah.
This is free food.
Mhm.
Unless you, of course, you need to get the cake, you know. Then shit.
Trying to remember if I had a question. I feel like I had a question the other day and I've just completely forgotten it.
What is your favorite hour of the day?
The one where I'm asleep.
Now,
Oh,
here's
Neil.
our favorite. You know, cake fines are based on the number of people on duty, right?
Mm-hmm.
During Rain's
That's
academy, when Rain was in the academy, someone got promoted that day. That's our largest cake fine to date.
Oh
Person had 20 on duty.
my gosh. I'm just glad I didn't get a
That was Blackfeet. That was my
how many of the
Blackfeet.
times I made us need to take a nap. For context faded, I have to keep making Jason take naps with me. Well, not with me, but at the same time.
Hey up.
At academy. Yeah.
Or
The way
Violet.
my voice be quite funny sometimes. Although actually, I feel like it's okay now because I feel like I've gotten the amount of hits back that I gave Jason then, so it's fine. We like think we're at like an even playing ground now.
Oh, that's right. We are even. So I guess it's your turn again.
Yeah. There will be time when you least expect it. Probably also when I least expect it. How they come across.
Hi,
We should do a
Blackfeet.
cake fine thing.
Meow.
Which is within our friend group.
Every time you accidentally get hit.
Oh wait, that'd be such a good one.
Ooh, that happens so
I'd get so much
often.
food.
True. Oh my gosh, we should do that. We have to set up like a.
The guy should set one up where I need to give cake, like where I need to pay for cake fines every time I get arrested.
True. Pay ice cream fines.
I already do that. Yeah, nothing would change. I just pull up my fucking ice cream van.
Yeah. Oh, the one that Maisie got you?
Yeah.
That thing is horrendously beautiful.
It's mint now, by the way. So
Is it?
yeah, I minted it.
Aw.
Maisie was like, I don't know what color you wanted. I didn't like. She didn't know my hex code. She was like, I just made it into like a banana, but you can make a mint. And I was like, I was like, if I'm gonna sit at Legion, I feel like I need to be recognized. So I made a mint. She was okay with it. I made sure. I kept the livery on it though. That shit was so sick
That-
looking. I loved it.
That livery.
It was so like colorful. It was slay.
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 Are they waking up or I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that myself.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Violet, though.
Oh really?
Yeah, because after they had problems speaking, I saw her phone go off, and I saw it come back on again. Now it's off again. So, yeah,
Ah.
pretty sure it was her. She was probably twinning with someone, as you mentioned.
Yeah. I did see they were wearing paramedic shirts, so that would check out. Never really properly met Violet. I mean, she did my interview, but besides that,
She was
once,
also
very
yet another
shortly.
one who took some time off too.
yeah.
Texted her the other day. I think she went back home for a little while.
It's okay. We've all got things to do outside state sometimes.
Yeah. Let me see something. When would you use a tourniquet?
For when there's excessive bleeding, you place it 2 inches above the wound or 3 fingers. You wouldn't put it on a joint or a torso, or around someone's neck.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Isn't this literally something Maisie told you as well? Isn't this something
Yeah,
like
about what? About the neck.
about and the fingers?
Yeah.
Let's go, Maisie. The neck one is very valid.
It is. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, even though you're tempted. Exactly.
Did I just hear someone eat shit on?
On what?
I don't know. I just heard someone.
It's
I just
fine. I'm
heard
not
some-
plugged in. I can't.
I just
help
heard
it.
something flop. Something fell. I don't know what it was. Might have been
That's
fog
on the
outside.
Go investigate. Yeah, code 6ig. Let's go.
Thank you for the hydrate. Mind. I am
I'll be
now
back, Jason,
sitting
unless you
straighter.
come in the dust.
Oh, and let's bring this back again. To prove. Ooh, the stretch. Thank you, lovely Miss Mind. Did they go outside? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'll remember how I'm doing this in a second here. Here we go. Do it this way.
Hello, we're coming back. We're coming back.
Okay, I had to think all of short notice there.
Oh,
So I wasn't sure
that's-
exactly where you went. Alrighty.
Hello.
Yeah, like I said, I had to think on short notice.
Oh no, you're okay.
Oh, you're
okay.
good.
We didn't go. Don't worry, I didn't like completely run off. Zayden thought he heard something flop, and I said we're gonna do
I
code
thought I heard
6
something
and
eat shit
investigate.
outside.
Yeah.
You can hear strange things in here sometimes. My favorite, though. Rain, have you been here when someone's taken out Angel 1?
Yeah, I've been in Angel 1.
No, but have you been down here when someone else has taken out Angel
Oh
1?
no.
So, apparently, our vents are quite open. So even though it's like 3 stories up, you'll
Is it
see
loud
these
as fuck?
plants. No, but you'll see these plants
Oh.
like wave all over the place. The downwash from the rotors actually comes through the
That's
vents.
crazy. That's kind of funny. Well, at
Hey,
least you know when
Fern,
everyone's
how
here.
you doing?
Well, Angel 1, sorry.
Pardon?
At least you know when
One.
Angel 1's when Angel
Yes.
1 is here.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Have them all here. If they didn't, you could get an expungement, then you could work for to try and rescue, and then you could just get your flight pilot cert thing because you're already pilot certed. Yay!
I know, I used to fly a cargo bob,
You
which
did.
is very different.
Oh, you were with PW?
I was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
I was PW's one of few PW cargo bob pilots. It's not a lot.
Do they still have any at all? Do you know?
What was that?
Do they still have any at all? Do you know?
Well, I left. One person that I know is not active and possibly planning on leaving. Fox, aka Egan Murphy, is also a cargo bob. She's still around, of course.
Okay.
Besides that, I think there's like maybe 2, 3 others. That's not a lot.
No, not at all.
But to be fair, like the cargo bob doesn't really get used much because it's like in specific cases where like we need it.
Right.
And most of the time it was just like people just wanted to do it. Like it's just fun to fly. So if there was ever like a call in like Sandy or Polito, you'd take out the cargo bomb. Because you know you kind of need
A
the
sad little
airspace.
cheese sandwich. There's
Oh,
nothing wrong
no.
with a cheese sandwich. Sometimes a cheese
But yeah, no,
sandwich
that's
is
not-
perfect.
It's not a lot.
Okay.
Is
Yeah, there's
getting
only-
flight certed. Oh, sorry. Chase it.
I was gonna say the only reason like we ever needed it was if like someone ocean dumped their fucking car.
Right.
That's the only time we would ever like need the cargo bob because yeah, the trucks kind of can't reach it.
No, not at all, Fern. Not at all. Not you.
What were you gonna say, Great? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, with Sappho, is it, being a flight medic certed or getting flight medic certed, is that hard to do?
Specifically, flight medic.
Yeah. I don't want to fly the things. I'll
No, not very hard. Main thing.
Probably hard
is-
than cargo bob.
Main thing is learning how to use the grapple and winch to rappel out. Making sure you know how to navigate the terrain once you have landed, because frequently
Cool.
you can be on ledges and stuff. So yeah, the second you hit the ground, you might want to immediately start crawling. Again, using the winch system. It's actually not that bad.
Did I train you like so with the cargo bob? Normally, if you only get your standard pilot's license, you can't like fly below certain limits in the city. But because it's PW is a government facility, we could without getting like the extra advanced pilot certificate. Is that a thing also, like a thing with Saffron, where you only get
Yes,
standard pilot's license?
I just have a basic helicopter's pilot's
Okay.
license. That's the only one I have. I don't have anything extra.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's the fucking, what is it, the bush pilot and all that, and that you technically need to like actually. No, that's what it's called. It's something bush.
No. I don't like. I'm not sorry, not to be like weird and that. It's just like when I think bush pilot, I think like back home in Australia. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
no, I get you.
When we reference like out in the
In the
bush,
bush.
it's all in the bush. It's just everything's out in the bush, and all I could just imagine was specifically getting like flight certed to fly out in the bush. Which, to be fair, yeah, SES does that, I guess, especially when people get lost out in the bush. But
Yeah. No, with the cargo bomb, like they recommended us to get the more advanced pilot's licenses, which I think there is this one called advanced pilots, and then or helicopter, and then there's fucking the bush one, which is just for landing like anywhere that's not concrete. But yeah, we didn't need it.
well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, same for us.
And the cargo op training is pretty easy. Like you just gotta go through a few. To be fair, I say that. I did fear for me life when they made me go between two bridges in the canals,
Oh my
and there's like no
gosh.
space. That wasn't even part of the training. There was just a call, be like, hey, like on the day I got trained, be like, hey, there's a car here, and then Egan was just like, oh, Zayden, you should try the cargo bomb, see how it goes. I'm like, sure, and I go up there and I'm like, Egan, will this fit? And she's like, barely, but you got this, and I'm like, okay. I was shitting myself. Like, it was
I can
horrifying.
imagine.
It was horrifying. I did it
Best
though.
way, you did because you passed, obviously, and then you. Yeah.
Well, the main thing they teach you with the cargo up is just the weight adjustment, like the grapple and then the weight adjustment would have no car below you, which just means your helicopter's getting pulled forward constantly. So it's just getting used to that.
Right.
Besides that, not horribly many changes, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think I would be very bad at flying
No, I
helicopter,
mean, if
so-
I could do it, I'm sure anyone could do it.
Nah.
'Cause I never expected to be a like pilot. Because I mean, the pilot license itself is quite the hassle, mainly scheduling it.
Yeah, but I mean, some of the people who teach are pretty damn talented.
Oh no,
and
I
nice to work
Morgan.
with.
Morgan's fucking amazing. We almost
know
had
who
someone
that is,
steal a
but yay!
helicopter doing training.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, no, that was like it was at the time where like Sandy was basically not safe. There was like gang shit, MC shit going on, but you basically couldn't go there. But for one of the training things, you had to go to Sandy like a helipad to land there.
Mhm.
And so we did that, and she was like, "Okay, you know," she kind of because I already knew about it, but she told him like, "Hey, like if someone pulls up, I'll tell you what to do. Just don't worry about it. It'll be okay." Literally 30 seconds later, a fucking car pulls up right next to the helipad, fully blacked out. People step out. She's like, helicopter arm go up. I'm like, okay. So we just went up. We just stood in the air for like a while until they left. It was fucking like she was not having that. She was like, turn the helicopter arm go up. I was like, okay.
You're like, okay, yep, going.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Horrifying, but
Dust
you know.
off, dust off, dust off.
Yeah, no, it literally was just like she was like, if we're up in the air, they can't do shit. Like, obviously they can't steal it, and then if they try shooting, we can just go further up and they can't reach. I was like, okay. Slide.
Wild all the same.
Yeah, no, I did it, but no, that was. I mean, like I said, the people at SAF are fucking amazing. I have Morgan. She's very good.
I had
She's been with-
Kettleson, if you ever met them.
I think I have. Very like not well though. Very shortly, because I recognize her name. This must have been a while ago though. But yeah. To be fair, most of Safa people are like, have been doing it for fucking ages. They don't get a lot of new people, so the people who are there are just fucking OGs. They've been there for like years.
I know there's a few people that only recently that were going to get their flight license. But I don't think they ever went through with it. Oh, Mark was one of them. Mark was going to go do it, but they said, nah. And I was like, fair enough.
Yeah. It is fun.
Yeah.
It's like a unique
Uh,
little life goal.
My first ever ride along with Kai, the first ever call out we got was we had to take a helicopter. I was like, oh, my sister, oh my gosh, sit in the back.
Was it Angel 1 or Angel 2?
That's the difference.
Yes,
Yeah,
Angel 1 is bigger, Angel 2 is smaller.
It's Angel 1. Yeah, it's Angel 1, the big one. The one that fits like 12 people.
16.
I've been saved by that one once.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
then I
see,
crashed the next day.
Yeah, because we got stuck on fucking Montreal.
Oh,
Yeah, Angel
Yeah,
1 is big and hard to find space for, but she flies so smoothly. She hovers well. She's very responsive. Angel 2
Yeah, no.
is a squirrely little beast.
Yeah, with the call we had when Angel 1 showed up, they didn't land it. They just kept it in the air and deployed some people. And then we got like transferred to Pillbox because yeah, we kind of went off-roading and it did not go well.
Imagine
I survived.
crashing.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I just might have allegedly fallen out of the back of a pickup truck.
Oh,
It's okay, I was fine. I mean, this guy, I'm fine now.
I'm glad. That's great. That's the best views I've heard in the last 15 minutes.
Oh my goodness, nice. I'm glad.
Oh, goodness me.
Hi again, Blackfeet. Hello, baby.
Crazy.
Still hoping for your ride along, limbering up, getting ready.
Yeah, we'll see. I think I need to stretch my brain more than anything, but yeah, that's okay.
I mean, you did just like note down all the 10 codes in like with ease, so I'm sure you got this. You've
And
been
then,
studying. You've
yeah.
been doing goody.
Code 1 is no lights, no sirens. Code 2, Oh, I love seeing the local firefighters just walk around the courtyard. Code 2 is lights, no sirens. Code 3 is lights and sirens. Code 4 is all clear, everything good, we done, we finished, moving on. And code 6 is, where the heck my patient at? I can't find them. Search and rescue.
Is that actually?
I don't actually. It's
the abbreviation. Yeah.
yeah, like you're looking for like you're investigating type of.
That's funny.
Which Jason
Where the
and I
hell
did
my
have to do
patient, bro?
once. Yeah.
Well, is that just like you show up to a call and then
Kept
there's no one
wanting
there?
to me the keys that
Yeah.
report might
That
have
was-
typos.
Do you remember
Nice.
that, Jason, when we went, we got called and we went down, we were like, oh. We ran out for like 10 minutes trying to find someone, we couldn't.
Yeah, no, it happens
It's a
every so
shame.
often. I mean, sometimes it's obvious what happens. Like, you know, I got a call a couple months back over near VPD, and right as I'm getting into the area from, 300 yards down the street where the 911 call is located, I see this car come rocketing past me. You know, it's like, oh, okay, someone picked up their friends.
Mhm.
They're doing a self-transport to pillbox.
You know, I had a similar thing once, but not really, not with Saffir, because at one point a friend of mine got like injured on the highway, so I just parked my car on like a little like off-road part on the highway, and like Slay, that's good. And then we had ambulance like show up, got them sorted, all good. I go back to my car, it's somehow stuck. So I'm like, alright, I'll call PW. There was no PW. So I'm like,
Naturally.
Slay, I'll just call 311, see if PD can just impound it and then give me a ride, you know? Like, that's fine. Then I wait there for like 5 minutes. I'm there with a couple people at this point. Just be like, I really hope they show up. And then almost as soon as we're about to like, give up, being like, we'll just leave it there. It'll probably like get, like, I don't know, some local might clear it up. And then as soon as I'm about to walk off, I hear sirens. I see this sheriff car show up. I'm like, oh my goodness, Soleil.
Oh.
Then I see them literally like drive like 50 feet in front of us, brake, full stop. I'm like, oh my goodness, probably just trying to search us. I see them brake, reverse back onto the off ramp and just leave. And I'm like,
Oh no.
I'm like, I don't think they were here for me, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
That or a high priority call came through right then and there. As soon as
I
they
was
were
like,
there.
that's wild. They didn't even say anything. Like they 100% saw us. It sounds like fucking 5 of us. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like we didn't even look menacing either. We were fucking dressed all silly, I think.
He's like, we
We
were
had dino
slightly
slippers.
blacked out.
No, we had dino slippers and like silly outfits. Like we did not look like a gang or anything. Mommy was not gonna get kidnapped. Don't worry. Not my thing.
It was
No, I
probably
was gonna say, I don't think I
Abby.
would be your friend if you were into kidnapping people.
I wouldn't want people to be my friend.
Yeah.
I'd be like, please,
That's,
please don't.
you know. Yeah, I mean that's, you know. I feel like, what was it? I had something in my brain I wanted to say and it's gone. It's just straight up gone. Yeah. But, you know, getting there, doing things, doing stuff, doing things and stuffs and things, studying. Yay! Woo! Yay!
And you're doing stunning.
Thank you. Well, I hope so.
I wouldn't
Would
make
you
it there.
trust me if you had a compound fracture?
Yeah.
AKA your bones sticking out of your body.
Yeah.
Aw!
You know more than me.
That's all, it's all the assurance I need. My friend trusts me with a broken bone. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, you've learned more about medic stuff than me, so I would, you know.
I went through with my notes right the other day, and I wrote down. So, do you know? I know, Jason, you told me the other day, right? In the handbook, it doesn't specifically mention that I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Glucagon.
Glucogel.
I know
and...
you. Glucagon. Glucagon. The other one. The injection.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you told me, and when I did my own research, that you told me about it, but it doesn't mention in the that you give that to someone if they're unconscious. The glucogel
Right.
you give them.
Say it
little
again.
Tube. That's a glucon, not the glucogel, the other one I can't say the name.
Glucagon.
That one, glucagon. That's really hard with my accent. Sorry, I can't say deputy half the time anyways. Apparently today is not one of those days. Also can't say the words.
You said deputy before, to be fair, when Ida was here.
Yeah, true. I do sometimes. Anyways, I'm a little bit funny. Yeah, glucagon is an injection, right? But you only do that if they're unconscious. Whereas the glucogel, you give them obviously the tube. Right? But it doesn't mention in our handbook that you should give the glucagon if they're unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah, at least that's what I found in my research, and I know you said that the other day, right? That glucagon you give them if they're unconscious.
Yeah, I thought I had reference to it somewhere though.
Yeah. I know you told me, or I'm like 90% sure you told me, or but I couldn't find it in the handbook. Let me have a look. Where is it? Yeah, glucagon. Yeah, it doesn't say. It just says like obviously intramuscular.
It's under hypoglycemia under the treatment. It mentions it there.
Oh, that makes sense. It does.
It doesn't specifically say glucagon if unconscious, but it mentions the glucogel if conscious.
If conscious,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's basically inferred from that.
Yeah. Exactly. No. Okay.
But yes,
It's just I
it
was
should
in the
also
wrong
probably
place.
be listed on the treatment page
Yeah,
of
this is-
the
yeah. Drug matrix.
the drug matrix. Yeesh.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, no, that is something I did mention. Yeah, there are some areas that aren't cross-referenced as well.
Yeah.
Just imagine, look at the drug matrix and realize that it originally didn't have that definition of what like IM, IO, all that stuff is. Yeah,
I know
I
you're
had to
telling me
learn,
that, yeah.
all that by my own research. No one told me that stuff.
Yeah, I did a lot of my own research on my little my notes on my little phone here. I wrote down all the acronyms I could find as well. Oh, and I remembered A, B, C, D, E, the ABCs. So airway, breathing, circulation, disability, or neurological neuro, and exposure. I remembered that.
Bath.
So, exactly. Was it bath? Oh, breathing. Oh, I know it's the T is pneumothorax and the H is hypothermia. Can I refer to my notes? I want to say breathing, airway, pneumothorax, hypothermia, but I could be wrong. Can I refer to my notes?
If you want, you're right there. The first one needs the adjustment.
Bleeding, airway, tension.
Yep.
Yeah. Hypothermia. See, I remember most of it.
She was close.
Do you remember the definition of what a
close.
mist is?
I also have that written down. I can't remember off the top of my head. The M always confuses me because it's like it means the same as the I sometimes. I know the I is like injury. Could I also look at my notes?
How did they get the injury? What's a letter that starts with M that could mean something about how?
Well, I'm thinking real hard, I promise. You're gonna tell me and I'm gonna be like, oh.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
Method.
Method. Oh, when I think of the word method, I always think of cooking. I don't know why.
What, meth?
Yeah, method. No, not cooking meth. No, I would never.
Avoid Breaking Bad.
Method, injury, stabilization, and treatment. That's just my guess. How wrong am I?
I believe it was signs or S.
Okay, let me have a look.
Yeah, motive.
Close.
You're thinking MCD there.
Well, that's why I got them written down because
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I have mechanism / medical complaint, injuries / information, signs, which means vitals, and then treatment.
Oh, right, mechanism. Yeah, I think I was told method the first time, even though I think it is actually
Same
mechanism.
Same thing.
I
I
just
had the,
realized there was a TIN code that you didn't list, but that's because PD use it more than us. Do you know what a 1050 is?
Yeah, I said that. 1050 is a crash. 1052 is an ambulance need.
No, I must have missed you saying 1050 then.
God, you made me learn the best thing ever. So you tell me whenever I see PD crash, I'm gonna call it 1050 then? Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
surprised you didn't know that. So many people
I
pick
didn't.
up our TIN codes.
No, well, you see, all the 10 codes I know from Parks Department. Because
Well,
at one point, Maisie handed me one of the little flyers they have. And it has all the Parks ones, but 1050's not on there. I know 1076.
right,
Yeah, what is
right.
it?
1076 is that your, I don't know what it is in one simple word, but it's basically going to a location.
En route.
Yeah, oh no, that's it. Fucking English.
Thank you. You're most welcome.
Also, because I hear VPD say a lot, 1076 to VPD. I'm crying in the backseat.
Yeah, I was going to say, now why would you hear them say that?
What the hell?
With 195, don't forget that part.
Well, I don't like that part.
I don't know what that is, so it's okay. I don't have to
I
memorize
think
it.
95 is it like, isn't it like arrested or cuffed or whatever, something like that?
I don't know their official definition for
Or
it,
in
but
custody is
basically
probably what
it's,
it
yeah,
is.
it basically means they have a prisoner. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably right with the official definition being in custody.
Yeah, that's probably. I think that's what. Because I hear both PD and DOC use that one. So. Slay. I'm not a criminal, I promise.
Because they've used that calling for
No.
us sometimes. Every now and then it'll be overshared. Hey, Sappher, we have 195 here. Needs taser prongs removed.
Nice. You're like, what?
I mean, yeah, I asked the first time I heard it. Yes,
We don't learn that one, bro.
Yeah, I just need to know what medical they need.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, speaking of that, what was the call I heard over the radio? Someone else got the call, but it was, we have 195 with taser prongs and a lot of bruising, just the way they stressed a lot. It's like, oh, okay, I think a
Okay.
baton might have been used here this time.
Yeah, is that what it was?
I'm
Probably.
guessing. I
Homie-
didn't get the
homie
call
must have eaten
myself, but
shit.
just the way they stressed a lot of bruising.
Taser prongs are like my bread and butter now. And the road rashes. They're doing a pal test. They're doing a nerve test.
Oh my goodness.
And sack
Concussion
and sea
test?
colors. Yeah. Sack and sea colors and everyone.
Oof. Pop.
Slay.
The guy, you know, everyone only if it's needed.
Make sure they don't break their little neckies.
Well, yeah, especially, you know, if you've been in a motor vehicle accident.
I might have done that once or twice.
Yeah, slap that seat color on, get that spine board out. Wiggle your little fingies, your toes. Do a little concussion test. Shine a little light in your eyes. And I apparently am like one of the only people that that people have told me that I ask if people are photosensitive.
I picked that up early because I did have a
Yeah.
patient who actually was epileptic. So, yes, that's when I started doing it
Be
as well.
careful.
Yeah. I know Angel is a bit, so that's why I always remembered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, he is not a bit, sorry. But yeah. So that's why I always think about it as, you know.
So, Glenn, you're telling me if you ever, like, show up to pick me up from the side of the road, you're telling me you're going to be like, all right, wiggle your fingies.
I absolutely will.
If there is threat of you having a concussion, yes.
It's just the way that
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I've absolutely told
I know you will. And I'll be like,
Can you
oh.
wiggle your fingies and your toes for
I'll
me,
be like, I can
please?"
wiggle my fingies. Yep.
Then we'll do a little shut a pen line in your eyes, ask you questions. Actually, first off though, I always ask, do you have any pain in your head, neck, back, or chest?
Right, because that one can be indicative of other things as well.
She's learning so well.
She is. She's ready for eval. We just gotta get her scheduled.
That does seem to be the main issue,
Yeah. I
from
can't
what I've
wait
heard
to-
here and there.
Yeah, I can't wait to be paid and be like, yep, 3 a.m. guys, see you then. That's okay. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be on the weekend, so surely someone.
I mean, that's the
Yeah.
thing you mentioned about being tired. You know, if nothing else works out, maybe suggest to them, you know, hey, I know it's not normal, it's not per typical procedure, but if this is really late for you when it works for me and I only have a little bit of time, maybe we can split it into 2 rides. Like I said, it's not
Yeah,
common, but it
like-
happened for me.
Yeah, that might be the
That'd
way
be a
to go
plan.
about it. Yeah. Or I'll just, you know, hire some actors to
I
come in if they
mean-
dead. Well, not, well, no, not dead.
Yeah, I'll come over.
It would be great to have you back as one, Fern, because we could use a few
Actually,
more
that
active
is,
ones again.
Actually, that is a question I have, because that obviously has never had anything that, did you say you come over at midnight?
I mean, that seems to be when you're gonna have yours.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
It'll be fucking either very early
Yeah.
morning for me or just fucking dead midnight.
Yeah, it should be like 11 a.m. I think maybe for maybe 10 a.m.
Depends
Either way,
when
anyways.
I wake up.
So would we ever get called out for okay, say something's happened and PD's immediately gone, okay, this person is deceased.
Mm-hmm.
Would we ever get called out for that? Or do they just immediately like try and get a coroner out or something?
So my understanding, and I haven't looked through the handbook since one of the rewrites, so I should probably brush up myself on it. But my understanding is you do need a
can look it
paramedic
up.
plus to declare time of death.
Yes. Yeah. So they will need to get a paramedic out and then
At the very least, yes. And so if we don't have a paramedic on duty, I think standard procedure is for them to just transport to pillbox. They might ask us. Well, I was going to say they might ask us to do the transport. We can't declare it. But then once we do the transport, then yeah, they can reach out through the pager to see if a coroner is available.
Say if they do ask us to transport, given kind of guess what's written, do we then get there and have to start giving them CPR, or do we hook up like a Lucas 3 device?
We weren't on scene and they've already ceased life-saving operations. I don't think we would start it since we weren't already there.
Yeah. So I think it's situational in that sense of like when you arrived, what happened, timing, I guess, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we would, transport them.
Yeah, it's like if we were the one already on scene, then yes, Lucas device and to keep it going, and then, pass them over to pillbox and, pager system for Z-Lig, let Z-Lig handle it, or pager system for a coroner, I should say, or a doctor first. But yeah.
Do you, do you take them somewhere different within the hospital? Or do you just take them to a treatment room and let them let Dr. Z
depending
do
on
it there?
situation, like
you might have to go to
if you were
upper.
called to do the transport because someone else already said, hey, we're not doing life-saving anymore, we're saying they passed, we just need an official time of death, then you could probably take them straight to the morgue. If you were the one doing the life-saving, get them into a trauma unit first, and then let Z-Lig make the call. And then if Z-Lig asks you to move them to the morgue, then you just move them to the morgue from the trauma unit.
Yeah. Okay. I think there's all of like the little like nuance things I think as well, but yeah.
Yeah.
But like the thing like that you said to me earlier about how we are allowed, well, like people on this first level type of thing. I have not read that anywhere in the handbook, and I read over it, and I'm like, did I miss something? Is it not in the handbook? Is that just one of those things that once again
in the handbook.
Everybody knows?
It's just I just got it through word of mouth talking to command.
Fair.
There was something that was once put out about the new location. I just don't know if it's anywhere still.
Maybe on the email chain or something.
Yeah, it might just be old stuff that was buried away. I don't even know if it was in there. Like I said, I know for sure I learned what I learned about by talking to command. And yeah, it's like you can let people come down here to see Ember, but yeah, unless they're a government employee, they don't go above the first floor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They also don't go in the locker rooms. They don't go in the locker rooms.
Yeah, no, of course, because we have lockers in there and medical equipment. Yeah. So I wouldn't obviously bring anyone here. I'm thinking my bestest friends.
Basically, your best thought is in this room and the classroom, nowhere else.
Yeah. Sorry, I wouldn't typically, bring anyone in here anyways. It's just,
Oh, no.
I trust Zeta with my life.
I mean, I think of Ember as, morale boost.
Good guard dog.
And, well, no, I was also saying morale boost and basically therapy animal for people. So I bring people who are down all the time to see Ember, help cheer them up.
Aww. Yeah, I like that. And all the doors are locked anyways, so it's not like they can run anywhere.
Always check them, never hurts to check them.
It's just true, because they do sometimes are unlocked. Sorry, I wouldn't hesitate to tackle Zayden if he just ran through the door.
Valid.
I'd do it.
Yeah, no,
valid. It's gonna be the first time I've tackled you.
That is true. I can talk about a lot of people.
Right. But yeah, so to go back to it, confirm, depending on the situation,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if it is someone that you do think has passed, unfortunately, if you're on scene treating, yeah, the Lucas 3 device, transport to trauma,
Mm-hmm.
wait for Zelig to do the actual call, and then transfer to the morgue. And yeah, pagers call for, you can try pagering for a doctor first and foremost if it was a Cat 1, if you think there is a chance that they might be saved. But considering how fast we're going and how, you know, urgent it is, they might not show up in time. Zelig can call time
Yeah.
of death. AEMTs cannot. It needs to be paramedic plus. And then yeah, if it was like already on a scene and say you
Wait,
clocked in
sorry.
after, go ahead.
You said AEMT plus? You mean paramedic plus?
AEMT cannot call time of death. It needs to be paramedic higher, like CCD.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, sorry. Just clarifying. Sorry.
Yeah.
I misheard what you said. Sorry. Yeah. I was like, wait a second. Yeah.
Then,
I don't want
but
it to
then,
be my
yeah,
job.
like say if you
Yeah.
just clocked in and someone said, "Oh, well, you're already on a scene, and you know, we tried saving this guy, but they're dead," you can still do the transport at that point, I believe, and then just transport for them.
Yeah. If they've already, like, if PD's already given up, you know, that sort of then, yeah, on them, I suppose, if they've already given up.
Right. Like
Whereas
I said, I'm
we
saying like
don't
a
give up.
situation where you had just clocked in, and they're like, "Oh, we were trying to reach you."
Yeah. Obviously, because we don't ever stop.
Right.
We only stop if it is unsafe for us to, like, the area is unsafe for us to do it. If we are obviously delivering shocks, if we need to transport them, but then we use the Lucas 3 device. We can use the Lucas 3 device if we are on our own.
And also, don't forget, you can stop if they show signs of life.
Yes, and then yes, obviously because you don't want to keep slamming on their chest and their sternum if you know.
Now, see, that was what I was told, Fern, but someone else above Jason, someone paramedic,
That was the I
told
don't
her, and I
look
don't
my
remember
book for
who it
that.
was.
I do everything off the top of my head.
I don't remember who it was, but it was
That's the
another
best way to
paramedic.
learn, you know. Because I know it's easy for me to look at my book and know. I mean, I will use it for my eval, but absolutely, that's why it's there. But like, I feel like I learn if I try and recall, you know, my notes. I feel like I learn better that way rather than reading them off. I
That's
use
the
my knob and
same
tactical think.
Jason was told, but because it was
Me
another
too.
paramedic,
Right.
he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, since Rain's
valid.
learning, I'm not going to interrupt here
Yep.
from another, you know, someone else FTOing her." I think it was Coral. I want to say
Actually,
it
I
was
do have a
Coral.
bit of a interesting question for you, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna think best how to word this, but life pack machines. Not a lot of people seem to ever really get them out of the ambulance. Is there a reason for that, or
Life pack machines? You mean like our first aid kit or the AED?
the like? Oh, I don't know until I look in the back of an ambulance. I'm gonna admit I can't recall what they're exactly called until I look at the box. The little thing that has all like the little, like their heart rate and stuff on it.
Is this accessible from the ambulance or from your
think so.
G utility?
Maybe my tool belt. Maybe I would have to
Let
triple
me
check.
email you this one real quick just to make sure I can phrase it right.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm really
I think she's
think you
meaning
can get me out of
the
that
health
because sometimes
monitor
when you go
thing
to
from the
you know,
G.
pull out a stretcher, it's on top of the stretcher. Then no, maybe that is my.
Where
Fuck.
is, there she is.
Heck and heck. It would be easier if I was clocked in, but I know I can't clock in.
What doesn't Coral know? She's primitive. I still like that. But yes, I believe it was Coral. Coral is the one who told her you don't stop as a probie, as a EMT. You just keep going. Like I said, Jason wasn't going
I'm
to
gonna
argue.
go speak with what's his Alvin for a sec. Hold on, let me.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to check too. Yeah, if you don't mind.
Alright, but don't worry. I'll come with.
Yeah,
I
appreciate
understand I
it.
probably shouldn't be there on my own.
Yep. Galvin, we need to check something. Clock me in real quick, will ya?
Okay, I think it's when I'm in the back of an ambulance, near the back of an ambulance, in the ambulance. That those are words. Yeah. Do you think we could quickly? Would that be okay if we quickly pulled out an ambulance real quick to have a look?
I don't see any cops on duty, so in this case, yes.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Sorry, Zayden, you're gonna have to
Yeah, well, I
stay
was
in
gonna say,
here.
Zayden,
Oh.
yeah. Let's just
Oh,
go
you can
through.
stay
let's
in
go
here
through
with
the
Ember.
front.
Oh.
Oh yeah, okay. We'll go. Yeah,
I
we'll
don't
go through the
mind.
front.
We'll
Yeah,
just
yeah.
use the garage out front.
Yeah.
You're good. Oh, thank
You got the
you.
door. Let me pull the Embo.
Yep. I just wanna, yeah. Yeah, a life pack. You know what's right on top of the structure there? Right beside it.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, that's the AED.
Yeah.
Just a different name for it. Yeah, that's the AED.
Oh, okay. All right, beautiful. Okay, that's good to know because, okay, thank
Yeah.
you. That is fantastic. Okay, all right, I'll let you park that. I'm going to quickly go pop off so we don't get called by PD or anything. Or anyone. All right, thank you so much.
Hey, Joe. Yeah, no, the first thing I did is check to see if PD was around. If PD was around, I wouldn't even done that quickly.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
thank you. I
yeah,
appreciate that.
that's just
That's
the
a
name
question.
of the AED.
That's yeah. Okay, that's actually something I'm gonna make sure I write down because I was a bit curious
I've
about
forgotten
that.
the name
yeah.
of it myself. Yeah, it's yet another thing that has, two different names. Like, our
Mhm,
favorite.
Yeah.
Is it compound fracture? Is it non-compound fracture? Is it an open wound? Is it a closed? Is it an open break? Is it a closed break?
Yep.
4 words, 2 things.
Yep. In my notes I have simple closed fracture and then compound open fracture. But I guess I can understand that. Yeah, when they say open, I'm like, yeah, obviously just open.
Right. All right. Meantime, though, I am going to go ahead and get a nap. If you're
Yeah,
feeling
no,
up to
sorry.
it later, maybe like an hour before storm-ish, I can take you out then. If you're still up
Yeah,
awake and feel
if-
like you're good
yeah.
to go.
Yeah, no, absolutely, that'd be great. I appreciate that. Thank you for the chats. I'm sorry you didn't get time to go fishing, but
No,
I
I had
appreciate
a
the
much better time.
chats.
I had a much better time.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad.
We got ice cream out of it.
I got ice cream out of it, and it was
Woo!
nice hanging out with you too, Zayden.
No, it's been good seeing you.
He good boy.
You're not just someone I scrape up off the road anymore.
Yeah.
Well, it might still happen.
I mean, it will still happen. Yeah.
No
but,
guarantee.
This is true.
No
It's not the
guarantee.
only thing we've done. We've hung out and talked some now.
To you. Yeah, no, it's been good chatting.
Jason is on the accidentally hit Zayden counter, so
That is true. Yeah, you have done that.
sorry, I'm on there like 3 times. It's fine. They're all accidents. I don't know what it is. It's just
I mean, for someone who verbally told me once that you don't throw hands well, you sure throw a lot of them.
accidentally.
Yeah.
Accident.
The counter is at 6, and I think
And that's only since we started counting.
I think 4 of them are going.
I don't know what's gonna. Okay, maybe, yeah, maybe.
I think it is. Maybe it's 3 or 4. One or 2.
Maybe.
All right.
At least half.
Counting. But
You
yes,
guys take
thank you
care.
so much.
See you later.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Have a good
Thank
one,
you.
Maria.
You too. You too. Maybe see you later.
Hope so. Close, damn you. All right, take care, Ember. See you later, baby. All right, thanks for hanging out, guys. Like he mentioned, we will be streaming again later. Another New Day shift where we'll actually clock in other than to look at a life pack. And maybe we'll get Rain yet another ride along. Fern, Mind, Mystic, Cosmic, Door. Everyone else who came by to chat and hang out, thank you for doing so. Like I said, I hope to see you guys in a few hours. Won't be long. I'm going to get a little bit of a nap, take care of some stuff. Feed my kitty. But yeah, take care, everyone. Hope to see you soon. Mind, thank you for being here. Thank you for those redemptions. You lovely, lovely lady, you. You are lovely indeed. Don't you ever deny that again. All right, take care, everyone. Love ya. Bye-bye.